The albatross is one of the most mysterious and majestic birds to ever soar across Earth's skies. The albatross is not just any seabird, it holds the world record for the longest wingspan of any living bird, reaching up to 12 feet. The albatross uses this vast wingspan to glide effortlessly over ocean winds, sometimes flying thousands of miles without ever flapping its wings. The albatross spends nearly 90% of its life in the air, circling the globe above the Southern Ocean. The albatross is a master of endurance, with some species traveling over 75,000 miles a year. The albatross rarely touches land, only coming ashore to breed on remote islands scattered across the southern hemisphere. The albatross mates for life, engaging in elaborate courtship dances that can take years to perfect. The albatross often lays only one egg every 2 years, investing immense care into raising a single chick. The albatross teaches its chick to fly by instinct and timing, with no second chance. The albatross is a symbol of freedom and isolation, often romanticized in maritime myths and poetry. The albatross has become a literary legend, most notably in Samuel Taylor Coleridge's The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, where the albatross represents both beauty and burden. The albatross in real life, however, faces dire threats from human activity. The albatross often falls victim to longline fishing, where thousands of baited hooks unintentionally snare and drown these elegant birds. The albatross is also impacted by ocean plastic pollution, with many albatrosses feeding plastic debris to their chicks, mistaking it for food. The albatross once symbolized eternal endurance, but now the albatross struggles for survival. The albatross's breeding grounds are becoming more vulnerable due to climate change, rising sea levels, and human encroachment. The albatross depends on strong and consistent winds to glide efficiently, and the shifting climate patterns threaten its long-distance flight abilities. The albatross, with all its evolutionary marvels, is now listed as endangered in several species groups. The albatross, despite its fragile reality, continues to inspire awe among scientists and bird lovers. The albatross can live for more than 60 years, an impressive feat for any bird. The albatross named Wisdom, a Laysan albatross, is the oldest known wild bird in the world and is still laying eggs at over 70 years old. The albatross doesn't simply fly, it dances with the wind, weaving patterns over the ocean that no human could replicate. The albatross navigates vast distances using an innate ability to read wind currents and ocean swells, an ancient knowledge written in its wings. The albatross, in Maori and Polynesian cultures, is considered a spiritual guide, often appearing in legends as omens or ancestral spirits. The albatross carries the deep blue loneliness of the ocean in its eyes and the strength of storms in its wings. The albatross is not just a bird, the albatross is a navigator, a sentinel of open waters, and a living testament to nature's brilliance. The albatross has been tagged with GPS devices that reveal mind-blowing journeys across continents and hemispheres. The albatross can fly from Antarctica to South Africa in a matter of days, feeding only on squid and fish it catches from the sea. The albatross reminds us of our connection to the wild, and the albatross urges us to protect what's left of the untouched world. The albatross depends on international conservation efforts like the Agreement on the Conservation of Albatrosses and Petrels. The albatross has become an icon for marine conservation, and the albatross remains a symbol of hope against all odds. The albatross continues to fly, unbroken and untamed, as long as winds exist and oceans roar.